Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't just watching the party die. There's fights breaking out while they're letting out. The house is on fire. People jumping out the window. And remember, I hate the split up of hip hop. I hate that side. We're all one family. But, they, and when I say they, we know exactly who they are, split it up into sides. Now, the Young Thugs, the 21 Savages, the thugs of the world are having a hard time lately. And we got another little situation. We got Fivio Foreign and 21 Savage going back and forth. And they were talking about the F the Streets movement. But we got some hip-hop beef. Hopefully it turns into records. Let's get into it.
YouTube. Chicks.
Let's get into it.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
I find, I like Chicks Move. Chicks Move is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy.
Oh, I ain't even a shout out for the Charlemagne shout out. Yeah, man. That's dope. Hold on. Let me fix my mic here. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Oh, that's dope. Let's go.
Here we go, you guys. We got the first crash out of the year. Sometimes in these interviews, it's best just to keep your mouth shut. Now, a couple days ago, Fivio Foreign did an interview with DJ Akademiks. But before we go into the actual interview and what was said in the interview, let me actually give you guys a little bit of backstory on how this interview came about. Last year, 2025, was probably the worst year for Fivio Foreign. He was locked up the first month in January for pointing a gun at a woman. Then he was eventually sentenced to 6 months in jail. He got released on August 1st, 2025, and was pretty much quiet the whole year. So at the
I did not know that's why he went to jail. I did not know that's why he went to jail, man. Oof. Speaking of that, you seen what's going on with comedian Corey Holcomb? You seen the video? I know this random, but I just thought about it because a man doing something to a woman like that. I just wanted to let it know I never rock with people like that. So anyway.
At the top of the year, Fivio Foreign says to himself, hey, I need to get hot again in these streets. He had a song with Tory Lanez and Lil TJ that he was getting ready to promote. So when it's rollout time, you guys know how it goes. You gotta make noise. You gotta call in favorites from every media personality that you know, because ultimately, Fivio wants his song to get attention, and rightfully so. That's exactly what your job is as a rapper. He tweets at DJ Akademiks. He says, yo, Ak used to support the fuck out of me. I don't know where we went wrong or what I said, but I was high as fuck for the past 6 years. I'm sober now, and the conversation needs to be had.
This whole interaction is disgusting. Fivio Foreign, I used to rock with Fivio super tough when Pop was alive. Rest in peace to the Woo. He was probably my second favorite drill rapper. Like, I still listen to Big Drip. I still know, I Feelin' Richer Than Never. I know all the words to that. But, like, yeah, he bugged out. He was one of those people, the more he talked, the more I was like, and I got to know his personality. I was like, ooh, man, I wish he would just rap. I wish he would just not, you know what I mean? But then also, drill rap, that whole, was one of the worst things to happen to hip-hop and the black culture in a long time, but that's a whole different conversation.
Hit me. Now, if Fivio really felt like him and Akademiks had an issue, this would have been a conversation on Instagram DMs or a conversation in private. But that's not gonna drum up enough attention, so you gotta do it publicly. Ak responds saying, yo, we gonna set it up for show. Then a couple days later, we get the interview with DJ Akademiks.
Is it gonna be on Twitch?
And Fivio Foreign, and also as part of the rollout, Ak posted the new Fivio Foreign song with Lil TJ and Tory Lanez. Now in this interview with DJ Akademiks, Fivio Foreign spoke about a lot of different topics. He spoke about his heavy drug use and not being sober.
True it is. The only reason I'm smiling and giggling and happy and laughing with people is because I'm high. You understand? I'm sober now. So it's like, now I'm serious. Now I'm dead serious. You understand? Like, so it's like, now I just need to stay away from you. I just need to stay away from me and just relax yourself and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't want me on drugs and being high and lay back and fall back and smoking and
people
tired.
Taking advantage of you, shit like that? Like monetarily or it's just like?
I just feel like, I mean, just probably like naturally when they get the chance to, or, you know what I'm saying? Just natural shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad for him to, be making a sober journey and that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie to you. He making the same mistake. He crashing out the same way. You know what I mean? Like literally, and like this ends with an issue with 21 Savage. So it's like
Thinking they could get over or tell me things, or
he ain't moving like he off of it. He's just off of it, I guess.
like I probably leave money around. Like it's like
steal it.
it's like I wouldn't notice it, but I'm sure like you know what I'm saying. I woke up. Damn, I know I ain't spent $1,000 today.
He also spoke about a couple of streamers like Kaisa Nat, Blackboy Max, and of course,
And remember, he had beef with Blackboy. Oh my God, Fivio Foreign going out crazy. Fivio Foreign really need to be around more like. Fivio Foreign need to stop trying to cosplay like a teenager. Like embrace your age and really, you know what I mean? Really, get solid, get sturdy. Yeah?
spoke about one of the most viral topics last year, 21 Savage and his F the Streets movement. Now, this is where things get interesting, you guys. As DJ Akademiks tries to let him know, 21 Savage is really about that life, Fivio Foreign, for some reason, doesn't buy it. Fivio calls out 21 Savage. He says 21 Savage is not a real street guy. And Fivio Foreign also believes 21 Savage has been capping for an image. Here's what he said.
Like Savage is a street nigga. Like Future, I look at him and he a bitch magnet.
What's making you think that Savage is?
Okay, and seriously now, the same when you
said fuck the streets.
Okay, I think he said that because he loves stuff. Honestly, the same thing you've heard about, or well, not heard. Maybe you just know. All right, the same thing I've heard about Baby when it comes to be within how they get down. Same thing I've heard about Savage. Same. Nobody play with him.
Oh my God, bro! Listening to Akademiks talk about this stuff. This is hip hop. This isn't hip hop, but this is what some people consider this shit. Like, academic. I don't ever want to hear Akademiks talking about this.
It ain't like that. You know what I mean? Heard the same
I
thing.
want to get to the Fivio 4 and 21 Savage part of this chick. God damn, boy, I don't want to listen to the diddler.
That's why.
Future's the biggest.
No, well, musically, yeah, of course. He's a Jay-Z of Atlanta. Clearly. I think he's gonna drop 2 albums this year.
Cool. Why you think 21 Savage is a street nigga, bro?
He went back.
He's just, bruh, stop it.
Street nigga where?
The
Atlanta?
foil nigga, just stop it. Bro.
In Atlanta?
You could only be a street nigga if where you from. Like, it's in Montana, don't know if you're a street nigga.
It's not true. It's not true.
Bro,
You're a certain type. You a certain type.
But this is why, low key, this is such a goofy conversation. This is such an ignorant ass conversation, bro. Like, 21 Savage F the Streets movement. Let's not just roast 21 Savage. Nigga had a point. Yeah, it's just that I think the reason they were saying it is performative. They didn't really mean what they were saying. They were just trying to throw Hail Mary passes to try to save Young Thug, which is disgusting and hypocritical because what they did to Gunna. But people saw Young Thug telling on a phone or doing something they consider telling the cops to keep their number and hit them up and stuff like that. And so they had to change. They couldn't keep doing the mental gymnastics, so they said F the streets. But let's not get it twisted. There is a lot. That's why I said it's more of a nuanced take that people like Fivio Foreign, Akademiks, 21 Savage, and Young Thug, I don't even think have the capacity to speak of it. Like, I don't care if they're actually street niggas. I don't think y'all have the capacity to speak about the detriment, the problems that culture has done to black people or hip hop. It is bad. It is bad. There are a lot. There's more negative elements to it than positive. People die behind it. And the things that we glorify, even right here, this is the problem. They're really making 21 Savage more correct. Because right here, y'all two are sitting there, is he street? Is he not street? And y'all really start an issue because of how you deem if he's street or not. Y'all not seeing that? So 21 Savage, when it says F the streets, it's like, if y'all didn't take that as a consideration to if somebody is valid or not, or if somebody's a man or not, y'all wouldn't even be in this situation. So it is F the streets. But like I said, when people sit here F the streets, they hear F the people in the streets. No, it's more F the criminal aspect in it, and stop having that be the representation of all people who live in the streets. Because believe it or not, if you know the statistics, most people who live in impoverished neighborhoods, most black people in America, and most people are not criminal, are not like that at all statistically. Just go do the numbers, but we get represented by the lowest common denominator. It would be like if all white people got judged by what the people in the worst trailer parks of America do. That's what it is. Because even the people who live in the neighborhoods not everybody who lives in O Block is a killer. Matter of fact, majority of the people who live in O Block are not killers, bro. They're regular people trying to get by who were put in a bad situation or born into a bad situation. I think it wasn't a black person that decided that black people should be judged by street tactics or criminality. It's just that we continue to perpetuate it. And you see right here, this ignorance, nigga. What conversation are we having right now?
And your name and your arm is going to be able to stretch to certain different parts of the world.
No, it's
different states.
Savage one of them. Honestly, like I'm not saying on some instigating shit. I'm saying
You are
that
instigator.
No, it's not instigating. Because it's really. I feel like I've seen enough, and obviously I've never really been around baby. I used to get down with. I hear the same to be on that. Then there's a lot of other people.
Academics, why am I listening to academics? This is like listening to a vegan talk about the greatest steak recipes. Like, nigga,
I don't know what that means.
Shut up, bro.
It's New York. Like he be this in. Yeah, he's going on style.
Nah, but I'm just saying this. You just don't play with him.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine wouldn't go to Atlanta and like go to, I don't know what club is popping in Atlanta. Just like
Magic City.
he wouldn't come to, and I know he's gonna respond when he get out of jail and say I'm lying, but I don't think he would go to Starless and diss you every night for 1 week. No way. Right? Like that would be a stretch.
That would
right?
be crazy.
That would be crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't think he goes to Atlanta and disses. Go to any.
All right, so basically, let's get to the 21. So we hear what they're saying. They're basically F the streets movement. The party's dying. Let's get to.
It's all cap. It's all show. It's all.
So basically, he's not real. He's not street. So let's disrespect him. That's
what kind of real.
21 Savage took the time out to respond back to Fivio Foreign. Okay. And let's just say that 21 Savage was not too happy with Fivio Foreign. Here's what he said.
Fivio Foreign, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Stop saying my motherfucking name. Don't think because I'm trying to change that, man. Y'all.
That's another thing too. Like, if 21 Savage is genuine, the only reason why I think the whole F the streets thing is corny because I don't believe they actually believe it. And I believe that someone like I low key believe because I believe some of the most insecure niggas are like gangster niggas. They are some of the most insecure niggas because they'll kill you for disrespecting them. That's an act of insecurity. That's not an act of, that is just what that is. If I'm killing you for what you think about me, that's because I'm insecure. Because if I was secure, I wouldn't care what you thought about me. So, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it takes. There's a lot of issues that go on that are unchecked in the streets and stuff. So if he really is trying to make a change, then he is the right one here. And he is pushing the right message. I just wish that maybe he would talk about it more, but I feel like 21 Savage might get bullied into going, nah, I was bugging, and completely go on the other. It's super at the streets. Now we really gonna street it out. And it's just like, no, you are on the right path. And whenever you're on the right path, there's gonna be the ones that try to pull you back down because they've been brainwashed. And I don't think it was by black people, but let's go.
Down somewhere, man, straight up. If your ass walking around with a 38, don't say nothing to me about the street. Straight up. If your ass 35 or older, and you been trying to rap since you was goddamn 17, 16, 15, don't say nothing to me about the street. You don't know nothing about the street. You ain't did nothing in the street. Straight up. Y'all nigga keep talking about all this fuck the street shit.
And it's crazy because these conversations always devolve back into who is the most street, who is the most criminal, who is willing to... it becomes a competition of who's willing to trick themselves off the streets first. Oh, you're crazy? Well, I'm about to kill 30 people. Oh, you about to kill 30 people? I'm finna kill 15 on camera. Oh, you finna kill 15 on camera? I'm gonna kill 20 on camera, then upload it on Instagram to make a song about it. It's just like, where do we even end with this?
Savage this, savage that, savage this. Savage just slap the shit out one of y'all in real life. Y'all know this. Stop motherfucking playing. Don't think, cause Savage on some positive shit that is, oh, let's talk about Savage every day. Let's talk about Savage all the, nah, this ain't that. Y'all look at y'all ass whoop. Straight up. Around that bitch looking for clout, man. Cool as hell. Poor as a motherfucker. Talking about who a street in another state. How the fuck can you tell from a whole nother state what they is? You don't even know no nigga. What the hell? Y'all been wanting to be rappers y'all whole life. Ain't did nothing in the street. Y'all seen enough in the street to even feel how I feel about the street. That's where the disconnect come in at. I don't give a fuck.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Y'all ain't even... See, that's why I said 21 Savage could come out of this the victor of this whole F the Streets movement if he just stays sturdy and solid with it. Because there is something poetic about him saying, and him here not... He's still double downing on the F the Streets thing. And I respect that because I'm like, okay, I'm seeing people try to pull you off your dean and you still on the... No, don't think because I'm on the F the Streets or positive stuff. Because when he says, y'all ain't even seen this that I seen in the streets to make you say F the Streets. Woo! That's powerful. That's the first powerful thing I've heard him say about that. Woo! Because he's saying, no, I get it. I get why y'all still love it so much. I get why y'all... keep glorifying it and pushing it onto these kids. I get it. Because y'all ain't seen what I've seen. I've seen enough. And that's what I always said. A real street nigga, a real gangster, a real da-da-da-da is trying to get out of that. They're trying to find whatever. That's why they get record labels. They start trying to wash their money doing other stuff. They get laundromats. Because a smart person gonna realize that's not a long time strategy. Eventually, my whole world is gonna implode either from a bullet or from them bars. So they start trying to be rappers, or da-da-da-da. So I love that he said, because y'all ain't seen what I've seen. Because if you've lived in the streets long enough and seen what I've seen in the streets, there wouldn't be nobody who wouldn't understand me saying F the streets. And I get it.
About what your partners done did. I don't give a fuck about what your hood done did. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all as individuals. Y'all did nothing in the streets, so y'all don't have no feelings towards. Y'all ain't cried enough. Y'all ain't lost enough. Straight up. Y'all guys better stick to rapping, man. Pussy ass, man, nigga dicked out. Stick a fork in it, bro. Y'all gangster as a motherfucking Area 59, man. Remote location at, man. Y'all been wanted, been hanging. I don't know what the hell y'all niggas motives be. You acting like y'all want to suck dick.
Hey, okay, come on.
Always talking about another.
Alright, shut the camera off.
Y'all bitch ass up.
You was barring. You barred up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was ready to laugh at both of them for the goofiness of two grown men. I'm more street. No, I'm more street. No, you're not street. I was gonna laugh, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I think 21 Savage won this. He cooked. He cooked. He cooked with that. And y'all know me. Like I just and maybe this is the first I'll be like, damn, maybe he's serious. Maybe he really. It's a net. What 21 Savage is doing is a net positive over what Fivio Foreign is doing. So I'll be on 21 Savage side with this. Like, if he's being serious. I just know, I feel like one day he's going to be like, they're going to get to him. And he's going to be like, you know what? F that. Let's kill everybody. And it's just like, man.
If I take my belt off, nigga, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Everybody tough now. Oh, there go your clout. There you go. I'm going to help you get your screens up. Washed up ass, broke ass nigga. Talking all that tough ass shit in that interview. You a bitch. Pussy. Slap the shit out you, nigga. Ask all them how you was handling. Ask the nigga who you look up to, who you call when you in trouble, what's up, nigga. Pussy ass nigga. Not
Now, not to even indulge in this ignorance, but 21 Savage is absolutely valid. He's like, if we want to just get to the ignorance, 21 Savage is valid, and I've never seen somebody say 21 Savage isn't valid. And the people who wrote it, that ain't something to be glorified, but like what? Yeah, he's solidified. Fivio is bugging. I'm not saying Fivio not solidified in New York, but 21 Savage is 21 Savage. It's slaughter gang. But like I'm saying, I'm not here to push that.
get this shit twisted. I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to save the streets. I'm trying to stop all this crazy shit that be going on, this unnecessary shit. I'm trying to be a part of the solution. But don't get it twisted for a second. Do not think this shit sweet. Straight up.
Now, it always baffles my
Now y'all can watch what Chig's got to say about this video. It's already getting long enough. I'm not gonna lie to you, 21 Savage. I was laughing at this whole F the street stuff just because I didn't think it was genuine, and I felt like it was a nasty play to save Young Thug and the hypocrisy of what y'all did to Gunna. But 21 Savage actually popped out and said, "Yeah, we moved the goalpost with Thug." 21 Savage has been very solid. To me, it's just, is he being real, or is this because his album? Is this for streams, or do you mean this? Because if you mean this, brother, I'm supporting you all the way. All the way. If you mean this and you stick to this and you really start trying to unravel some of the brainwash that we have, I support you, brother. I support you. And in fact, I'm about to say something that might be a little controversial. If 21 Savage is real and he puts actions to words and even like puts it in his raps and starts talking about it, he's doing more positive than some of you conscious rappers who all you do is rap about it, who've never really had an element. You've never had any element of the street in you, so you don't even care. You don't even talk about it, right? You feel me? Like, somebody who came from it can help it. So, like, there's a lot of people sitting back on their hands talking about what people should do, but he's taking knives and axes in his back from people for saying something that's real. He has something to lose by saying F the streets. But that's what makes him solid for standing on it. It's very easy for everybody who's attacking him because it's easy. We're the streets. Hey, even if you're not street, you can look street by making fun of him right now and get points off him. Lame. I don't like that. I really do respect what he said in this video because this is the first time I've heard him fully speak about it kind of without tweets and stuff. So it's like, and the fact that it would have been, what I would have thought was going to happen, it would be so easy for him to just crash out and be like, oh, you don't think I'm street? Okay, now I'm finna kill everybody. He could have just done that. But the fact that he still was like, I'm trying to be on some positive, I'm trying to save the street, and he didn't shake from this, he caught the dub to me. That's a 21 dub.